Let me tell you about a day with Tim McGraw and Erin Kinsey, two country stars, but even better friends. It was a perfect sunny afternoon in Franklin, Tennessee. Tim and Erin met up to walk a quiet country trail, just to catch up and enjoy the peace. The sky was blue, the birds were singing, and everything felt just right. They laughed, swapped stories, and talked music as they wandered through the fields. Tim, in his cowboy hat, and Erin, full of energy, were just soaking in the day. It was one of those moments where life feels easy and good. But as they strolled, they had no idea their simple walk was about to turn into an adventure. Sometimes the most memorable days start out completely ordinary. The world was calm, the air sweet with wildflowers, and they were miles from the noise of fame. Just two friends, no worries, until everything changed. Because on the most ordinary days, the unexpected can happen, and this day was about to become unforgettable. Suddenly the weather flipped. A cool breeze swept in, and dark clouds rolled over the horizon. Tim glanced up and probably joked, "Looks like we're in for more than a sprinkle." Within seconds, fat raindrops started falling. Then the sky unleashed a full-on downpour. The trail turned to mud, and visibility vanished in the sheets of rain. Erin just laughed, letting the rain soak her, while Tim tried to shield his face with his hat. They were drenched, slipping and sliding, but there was no point in being upset. The storm was wild, the wind howled, and thunder rumbled overhead. They needed shelter, fast. Through the rain, Tim spotted an old barn in the distance. "To the barn!" he shouted, and they dashed, stumbling and laughing through the mud. It wasn't graceful, but it was hilarious. They clung to each other, helping each other stay upright. By the time they reached the barn, they were a muddy, giggling mess. What started as a peaceful walk had turned into a real adventure. And the best part? They were loving every second of it. Inside the barn, they caught their breath, soaked and muddy but safe. Rain hammered the tin roof, echoing through the old wooden beams. Instead of waiting out the storm in silence, Tim grinned and started singing a country tune about rain. Erin joined in, their voices blending and filling the barn with music. It was a private concert, just for them, just for fun. They sang old favorites, made up silly lyrics, and stomped their feet on the planks. The storm outside became their rhythm section. They even danced a little, spinning around on the hay-strewn floor. It was pure joy. No stage, no audience, just music and laughter. They turned a stormy mishap into a memory. Sometimes the best moments are the ones you never plan. That barn jam session? It's a story they'll tell forever. That's the magic of friendship and music. As the rain eased, a small whimper caught their attention. Behind some hay bales, they found a family, mom, dad, and two kids, also hiding from the storm. The kids were shivering, their picnic ruined by the rain. Instantly, Tim and Erin jumped in to help. Tim knelt and told the kids a funny story, easing their fears. Erin found a dry blanket and shared a snack bar. For a while, they were just four adults and two kids, sharing stories and warmth. The parents didn't even realize who their rescuers were at first, just two kind strangers. Tim showed the boy how to wear a cowboy hat, making everyone laugh. They turned a scary moment into a sweet memory for that family. It wasn't about fame, it was about kindness. That's who Tim and Erin are, even when no one's watching. The rain finally stopped, and sunlight streamed through the barn wall. The world outside was fresh, green, and sparkling. Tim and Erin said goodbye to the grateful family, now all smiles. The dad finally recognized Tim, and everyone shared a good laugh. Stepping out, they saw a rainbow arching across the sky. Their boots squished in the mud as they walked back, still laughing about their wild day. They hadn't just survived the storm, they'd made the most of it. Music, laughter, and helping others had turned chaos into connection. Their friendship was stronger, their spirits high. Sometimes the best adventures are the ones you never expect. Tim and Erin proved that a little rain can lead to the brightest memories. That's what makes them true stars, on stage and off.